Hi there everybody, I thought you might like to join me for a first look at the new Scheepjes yarn. So, some of you are probably going to cry now because I'm going to use my good scissors to open this plastic packaging, but I couldn't find any of my others right at this particular moment. So this is an order that I placed with Laurelyn at Snufflebean Yarn earlier in the week, and I've been quite excited because, you know, if you've been following this channel for a while, then you will have heard me say 1,000 times, probably more, that I absolutely love chunky yarns. Now, part of that is because I love winter and I like to be cozy, but if I'm being honest, the main reason is because I'm impatient and I like to get my projects finished as quickly as possible. And obviously using a chunky yarn means that it's over a lot quicker than if you were just using DK. So when Scheepjes announced that they were going to be doing a chunkier version of their colour crafter, I was very excited. So I'm literally just going to tip out my colours. Okie dokie. Wow. So, thought one of the bands off the balls has come undone, but that doesn't matter. So we have got some absolutely beautiful, amazing pastel-y rainbow shades here. There we go. So this is my little, not so little, bag of goodies, and I am seeing them for the first time, as you are right at this minute, and I am very, very happy with what I'm seeing. So let's tell you a little bit more about the Scheepjes yarn. So they've called it Chunky Monkey, and if you can just see, it's got a little monkey just there on the label, which is really sweet, and you can probably tell from looking at the image that it has actually got a little bit of a sheen to it, which is actually really nice. I wasn't expecting that, but that's a really nice bonus. It's nice to have a little bit of a sheen. It is wonderfully soft, actually. It's really, really, really soft. And one of the really good things about this new Chunky Monkey yarn is that it is anti-pilling. And what that means is that it won't fray and it will hold up much better in use and also in being washed and things like that as well, so it won't go all tatty. So that is a really nice bonus to have, and I believe they're actually rolling out the anti-pilling to all of their normal DK colour crafter as well, so that's being done on like a phased rollout. So I have to say, in fact, let me just go and grab another yarn so that I can just do a little comparison. So they list this as being an Aran weight yarn, and they recommend a 5mm hook for an Aran weight yarn. So you can see it's listed as Aran weight and a 5mm hook. But on first glance, I have to say, this does not look like Aran weight at all. I mean, it may be different when I actually start working it up, but from first glance, it is seeming to me to be much more of a chunky yarn instead of an Aran weight. So I've just been into my other room and grabbed this yarn. Now this is just a paint box chunky, and you can see they are actually very, very similar in their weight and thickness. If anything, I would say the Chunky Monkey is actually even a smidge thicker and chunkier than the paint box chunky. So in my opinion, this is definitely much more of a chunky yarn, and I will do some test swatches, but I do feel like I am going to be using at very least a 6mm hook for this, potentially even a 6.5 or 7, depending how loose I want the stitches to be. But anyway, yeah, I definitely personally really do think that this is more of a chunky than an Aran weight yarn. So let's tell you a little bit more about the actual yarn itself. So it is 100% premium acrylic anti-pilling yarn. And obviously you've got all your washing and caring instructions on here as normal. It's a 100 gram ball and you get approximately 116 meters in this particular ball. Now I have bought these to work up a specific pattern that I have in mind for it. So I'm hoping to do like a nice pastel rainbow tiered blanket. So that is coming soon. I have the pattern already for that. It's not my pattern, it is somebody else's pattern that they have given me permission to do a tutorial on. So I hope that you'll look forward to that one with me. But for anybody that wants to know, as I say, these are all purchased from Snuffle Bean Yarn and they are £2.45, I think, maybe £2.46 a ball. But obviously with a chunky yarn, you get to work up that project a little bit quicker. And so I'm very excited to work up these colours now. I will very quickly just give a very quick list of what the colours are. Now for these they have actually gone with, because obviously normally I don't even attempt to pronounce the Scheepjes colour crafter because I literally can't even attempt it. But they've got much easier shade names this time, so I've gone with Amethyst, Baby Blue, Primrose. I really like this one. This one is Eucalyptus, Orchid. Oh, this was the one that the band had just come slightly undone on. This one is Stone. So this one isn't going to be used in the main body of the blanket. This is purely for a border. And then we have got Chartreuse as well. So they are my colours that I have got. I'm really looking forward to working up with this Chunky Monkey, and I will of course let you know how it goes. But thanks for joining me today, and I will see you for another tutorial / yarn special, whatever. I will see you for another one very, very soon. But bye for now.